Yeah, Morris, brother, good to fucking meet you, bro. I mean, I'm glad that
Likewise, man.
we got to fucking do this again. Scheduling was a motherfucker. You hit
Yeah.
because you hit me up. Fuck, I think it was like on the second episode or third episode. You're like,
Yeah,
motherfucker,
yeah.
hey, let's do this. I'm like,
It was when Ray was
yeah.
on. So I was just like, oh,
Oh,
Ray's
okay.
on?
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, episode three. Yeah,
Yeah.
episode three.
And then I backtracked a little bit after, and I went back and saw the other
The
two
other stuff.
episodes.
Yeah, yeah. They've all been fun, dude. I've been having fun with
Yeah.
this shit, and I'm glad
No,
that
for sure. Yeah, yeah. It
got
looks
to
like it's
sit
fun.
down.
That's
It
why
is, man.
that's also
Yeah.
why I wanted to be on. Is like I could talk, I could shoot the shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing about bass players is that we're like, dude, we don't get a chance to talk.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it feels that way a lot. Yeah.
It does. It does. It's like, oh, here they just wave something in front of us, like, oh, hey, here, go play with this, and then let the real musicians. I'm like, motherfucker, we could.
I am a real musician, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm the groove. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
I could change this song right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Don't make me turn this around.
So I'm glad, man. I checked out Final Summons. I think it's heavy, man. I like it. It's got a combination of shit. It's got some stuff, man.
These guys are pretty awesome, man. Like it's crazy how they found me. Like I went to a show. Okay, so this is the thing. This is when I met Fortress of Empyrean, and I met Final Summon, but I didn't know I was meeting them because like they had just finished playing, so I missed their set. But I saw Fortress, and then they were playing right before Old Blood. Okay. So we were there to see Old Blood.
Shout out to Old Blood.
Yeah, so we were there to see Old Blood.
The fucking Tim, bro. Hey, I met him years ago.
Dude, yeah, Tim is a fucking and then since then I became friends with Tim. I became friends with the guys in Final Summon, and then I didn't meet the guys in Final Summon that night. But I did see them. Like they were like right there, and I was like, oh, these guys are the guys that just finished playing. Like, I wonder what they were like. I missed it, but yeah, I made friends with Fortress of Empyrean, like all of them, because like Jose's a crazy drummer, man. Like I was like really impressed by him. Ray, his tone, fucking man, amazing.
Shout out to Ray again, dude.
Yeah, no, Ray's cool. And then like I've run into Ray at other shows. Like I saw him when I went to see Baroness.
Okay.
So that was cool. Like that was a really small show. Like I was not expecting to see anybody, and like Ray was there, and like we were just like, nice. So that was a really cool one. But yeah, so like I just kind of like talked to everybody and like introduced myself, and like I like at the time, like I've always kind of had it in mind that I just want to play shows. So I was trying to get shows for my other band, and I was like, oh yeah, like I want to make contacts with Old Blood, like they had just literally, that was the last day of the tour they had done. So they were coming back, and it was like, fuck, that's major, that's crazy. And then so I wanted to go see him, and then like they had these openers, and one of them was Fortress, one of them was Final Summon, and then eventually I got hit up by Final Summon, and they were recording their album. So they just recorded a concept album. It's called Paralyzed Reality. And it's crazy, man. Like
it came out last year. I'm looking at it right now, dude.
They put a lot of heart into it.
Nice, dude.
And then we premiered it in July. We had a pretty big show in Pomona. It was a really good time. And the concept art that went into it, and all the thought and the heart that went into the lyrics and stuff. It's a really cool thing that I'm really like appreciative to be a part of. And then that also led to some really cool things with the other band that Yash is in. Yash is our lead guitarist. He's in a band called Drift, and they're going on tour with Soulfly.
Nice.
So I'm going to be driving for them while they're out on tour. So, and then I'm doing a little bit of tech work as well. So nice. That's like fucking crazy, dude. Like we do a cover of a Sepultura song, and I'm gonna be fucking hanging with Max Cavalera, like
that's fucking dope, dude.
Whoa.
And that's a guy I would love to fucking sit down and pick his brain.
Right.
I would love that shit.
Yeah. Like he was a kid. Like I've seen videos of him when they were started Sepultura. He was a kid. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Yeah. I think he started what, it was
nuts.
like 16, 17, around like that. Like he was young.
He looked really young.
Yeah.
You know, and he's still doing it, man.
No, but
we're
I think most importantly, and again, I got to bring up our culture, you know, got to rep it and stuff. But like,
for sure.
I think it's so important that we get to say it, you know, that we get a part of this metal pizza. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then we get to spread it, dude. Like we get to like share it with other people, you know.
Yeah, because I mean that's the beauty about our music is that, like, it's predominantly, you know, Caucasian, you know, European, you know, and then other parts of the world has started to come in, you know, like baby metal and like Love Bites and those bands and stuff like coming together. But it's like, fuck, dude, like when we've been kind of quiet, you know what I mean, other than Sorpresa coming out, but we've been kind of quiet, and then like all of a sudden, like you see anybody, like you see Iron Maiden or Megadeth go into Salvador, or they go into South America, and it's just like,
and they get so much love.
Dude, it's so like much love. It's a religion out there.
Dude, you know, Salvadorian metalheads are fucking live or die, bro. Like that's it. There's no in between.
No. And it was funny because I was talking to some family out there, and they're like, do you like heavy metal? And I'm like, have you not fucking met me? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, because it's big over here. I'm like, yeah, no shit, I want to go back. I'm like, what do you think? What do you think I named one of the songs Tasumal? Because I'm like, dude, we need to go back.
Dude, I went there, bro. That place is
cool.
You
went to Tasumal?
I went there, bro.
Oh,
I got a jade ring.
I don't deserve this. I didn't give this to you.
I got a jade ring from there, bro. It was crazy.
Oh, way. Yeah. Sick, dude. Oh my God, you about it, dude.
I used to go every year, man. My family used to go yearly. My dad, like we still have a lot of family over there.
Yeah. What part of El Salvador, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, my parents are from opposite ends. My mom is from Morazan.
Okay.
San Francisco, Gotera. Yeah. And my dad is from El Congo, which is like near Santana. Yeah.
They were like this.
Yeah.
Because my family, my mom and dad are from Santana.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah. They're from Santa Ana.
Yeah, super close. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, and I got family from Chalatenango too.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So I'm like, damn, dude, like fucking small world.
That's pretty close together.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
my parents met over here, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like over there, I don't think they would have ever met, but they met over here.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Damn. Yep. Yeah, but I mean, talk to me more about what Final Summon is cooking. What are you guys working on? Like, I see that you guys put a video out. I love the production, man. You guys.
No, that was fun too. Well, I would love to do another music video. I've been telling the guys like I have some friends that are willing to shoot us, you know, if we don't go back to art for this music video. And then other than that, like we are working on new material for the next album. Like we plan on releasing during the summer again. And yeah, we're just like we're getting our ideas together. We've got like documents and stuff like where we can like add lyric ideas and
nice
and like concepts and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, like we're working on new material. Like we don't want to stay stagnant. Like and that's something that I really appreciate about this band too, is that like they're very professional in their approach. Like and that was like that's why that interview with Pierre, like that was like, wow, this is really helpful information. Like this is the direction we're already going in. But if we have guidance from somebody like him, like you know, all the better. So,
exactly.
So that's why I literally brought it up to the guys. I was like, we should hit up Pierre. Like, we gotta talk to this guy.
I'm glad that Beyond the Heavy could be a vessel, you know, to connect the community.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and again, like I was saying, like networking, like it's about networking.
It is
like it's a business. I'm thinking of it in the way that we can get ourselves out there. Like, it sucks that like it has to come down to those brass tacks. But that's the reality, is that this is all a business.
No, and I think you and understanding you guys and understanding the other guys, like you know Fortress and everybody that I've talked to, it's like they understand the business part, but it's like the creative part is that's where it stems from, right? That's the meat and potatoes, like because if you don't have the creativity, your business ain't gonna fucking go anywhere. You know what I mean? So that's why I really like you guys and everybody else I've been talking to, because I'm watching, and I want, and I don't know if we're the same age, but that age is just a number. But
Right.
I like to say these young cats, but I'm referencing it more in the sense of like you guys are doing it now than when I was doing it before,
Exactly.
5-6 years ago,
right,
before my band broke up. But
yeah,
I just I have such a deep appreciation for everybody. I'm like, fuck, look at these young cats who are
right.
still doing it
because they're new to the game.
Exactly.
Yeah, because like, excuse me, because Final Summon, like when I saw them at that show, that was like their second show.
Oh, no way. Oh, shit.
So they had just started playing.
Oh, wow.
And the way they started was the lead guitarist Josh and Aniket, the drummer, they are roommates. So they were like writing with each other, and they were just like, making the album. And then they wanted to like actually produce the album. So they were in the studio, but they wanted to play the album live, and they couldn't do it without a bassist. So that's where I came in.
That we're like unicorns, bro. We're like yeah, because sometimes they're like, I've been hit up, they're like, hey, can you do bass here, can you do bass here? I'm like, yeah, but sometimes it never falls through, or scheduling conflicts and stuff or whatever. But I think the really, really good thing is that we are liked, but we're not liked at the same time. You know what I mean? We're like, hey, go play with this, but hey, like, well, fuck yeah, you need us. Like, throw on the heavy, man. Yeah, so that's cool, man. I'm glad. But I remember when we were talking too. Like, talk to me about the gear, because I know you're a gear.
Oh man, yo,
fuck, listen, shit, dude. Let's talk, dude.
All right.
This segment's for the gear nerds.
Let's do it. That's my favorite part. Well, on my page, I have, I think, an outdated version of my pedal board, or I did at least. And then the lights are also different now. So I've put like LED strips on the face, like where the grill is, so that like it's sound sensitive, so that when I'm playing, the lights turn on and
nice,
change colors.
Oh, that's dope, dude.
And then since I have a 410 on top of a 115, I have it on both of them.
Okay.
And then they're like synced up via Bluetooth. Wow. So it's
shit,
like,
no way.
Yeah, no. And then dude, we all have that on our cabs.
No way, dude. That's what that is. Fuck. Okay, let me take notes. Put LED light.
Bro, it was a brilliant idea. It was a brilliant idea. And like I kind of had like the concept of it already, like because I had some lights on the underside, so that like when I was playing, like the lights would shine down, and it was like, like that, but not as impressive as like, so
giving people seizures and shit.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But then aside from that, we also got some Bluetooth what are they called? PAR lights. Okay. And then we set those up in front of us, so that we're getting light from in front and from behind.
That's why you guys have that look, because I was like, there's something. Maybe it's again, I don't know. It's just because I've been like looking at different bands and stuff, but I'm like, there's something about this band that I'm looking at. I'm like, it's different. What's different? And I couldn't put my finger on it until you just said that right now. You're like, dude, it's the lights. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, we have our own light show, and nice. And like I said, we want it to be a performance, like, or at least in my mind, like I always want to put on a show. I don't want to just
stand there.
I'm playing. This is a good show. Like if you see any of my performances, at least I'm not standing still, and it's kind of a problem.
Well, I mean, hey, with hopefully when you guys continue to do what you guys do, and then you guys get the bigger venues, you'll have more room. Because as bass players, right? Are you the tallest member of the band? You have to be a certain
one of the tallest
body. Certain height, body fat percentage to be a bass player. I said this time and time again. You have to take some mass.
It's
exactly. You got to take some protein, dude. You have to.
Yeah. I'm definitely the biggest one, like width wise. But Anikit's got me by like a few inches. He's pretty tall.
Okay.
Yeah, he's tall.
We thick. Bass players thick.
No, that's what I would say, that more than anything. Like usually you see a meaty bass player, you're like, yeah, that guy's got groove.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, okay, yeah, you certain body fat percentage.
You can
on
slide
the
in those
bass line.
DMs real quick. It's okay.
Exactly. That's cool, man. So we got the lights. Talk to me about the
All right.
basses, though. You know,
Okay. Okay. So my main bass, I was using Schecters for a while.
Okay.
I have two.
Right
I have one. All my basses are 5 strings. I haven't played 4 string in years, like almost since I started playing, and I started playing back in like 7th grade.
Oh wow! Oh shit!
So like I started with guitar. It was like, oh yeah, like let me try this instrument. It looks cool. And I was like, I don't really like these high ones. And then I broke those strings accidentally because like I didn't know what I was doing. And I kept the 4 strings, and I was like, this sounds cool. And then like I was like, is there an instrument that just has these 4 strings? And they're like, yeah, that's called a bass. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I listened. Bro, I picked up a bass for the first time. And I was like, can I take one of these home? Like, I want this. This is what I want. Like, I felt, bro, do you remember old Guitar Center? Do you remember the bass room?
Yeah. The rumble room, I guess they would say.
Bro, in Pasadena?
That's
where it happened, bro. That's where like it unlocked in my head. I was like, I'm a bassist. Like,
I'm glad that somebody told you bass, because if somebody told you violin, cello, we'd be having a totally different discussion.
Right? But you know, like I kind of like I liked the way bass sounded even before I knew what it was.
Yeah.
Because like I would see like the upright bass. Okay. So you went violin, you went cello.
Yeah.
I went bass. Like I was like, what's that big one? Like I want like an unwieldy large instrument like that. That looks cool. How do you play that? Like, where do you get one of those? What is it called? How does it work? Because like to me, it was just like that's a toy. Like that's a big old toy. You know, I'm like, I'm gonna need a bench and I'm gonna stand on top of it so I can play it. But I'm gonna figure it out. And then eventually, like it didn't happen. I never got an upright. But I did pick up an electric bass, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. I think it's more of an aesthetic thing too for us as bass players get into it, right? Because I looked at it and I was like, oh, that looks badass, you know, because I saw my first because I first started playing Ibanez. And it was all black. All my
I have one of those. I have an all black Ibanez as well.
Exactly.
It's one of the newer ones though.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I got a BTB.
Okay, I had like I think it was called like the Geo or some shit. It was like,
okay.
It was like
one of my first ones. One of my first ones was one of the Sound Gear 5 strings.
Okay. Oh shit.
That was like I went to a pawn shop and I was like, that one looks really cool.
Yeah.
And it was very like that one just drew my eye. And the neck was so thin, and that was the thing. It was like, man, it feels like a toy though. You know, like I want a big toy. You know, I don't want this toy. So like I moved on from that, and I got like a more regular size, like almost like a P style bass, and I still have one like now. That's the T style, the Schecter fucking Diamond series. It looks like it's cool. It's like a golden maple color, and then it's got black pick guard, and it's got like black inlays.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I have another one that's like matching that one. And that one is like a Chaos or something like that.
Schecter
or Riot. I think it's a Riot. I don't know. But it's like it's another body shape. It's the same like color, like it's like almost like just a roasted finish.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then with the black inlays, like they're from the same line.
Okay.
Yeah, the studio line or something like that.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
because I had a Schecter too. I had a Spectra. I think.
Oh, okay.
Spectra or something like that. But
okay,
it's prior when I switched over to Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Once. Because I never could get a hold of a Jackson because I guess they didn't have like a contract with Guitar Center or whatever.
Yeah. They were really hard to find for a long time.
They were. And I'm like, fuck, dude, like, what's up with the Jacksons? Because I'm like, dude, because I love how guitars look, but some basses don't look badass. I'm like, let's just be real. Yeah. You know, and I'm like, dude, what's up? You know, but Jackson kind of meets me in the middle. And I'm like, okay, I saw one at Guitar Center. I'm like, oh, fuck, let me play this shit. And that was it. And that was all I'm ever gonna fucking play. I mean, I got the Dean Razorback, I only bought it just because
because it's a fucking Dean Razorback.
Yeah, it's a Razorback bass.
Fucking sick ass looking bass.
Yeah, exactly. So, but that's why I got that. But other than that, I'm only like everything I did on my EP was just the Jackson. I didn't touch anything else.
Nice.
I just did the Jackson. So I'm like,
yeah.
Jackson, hey, if you're watching, motherfuckers, hey,
endorsement.
I'll let your boy and him too. Hey, fuck him.
Yeah, but the one that I'm playing now is a Spectre. It's the Alex Webster signature signature Spectre. And I got the all black one. I got the all black one. And it's got the red inlays, the red like fucking like oval inlays.
Yeah.
It came with a dark glass preamp already in it.
Oh shit.
And then it came with the Seymour Duncan Hammer Smash bass humbuckers.
Oh my God.
And that bass, like since I got it, I have not put it down. Like that's the one that I take to practices. That's the one that I take out to shows. That's the one.
That's the one.
Dude. And then I'm running that through my pedal board, which is I'm using a Sennheiser wireless.
Okay.
That's going into a TC Electronics fucking what is it? My
the shits.
No. It's
the thing that makes noise.
No, it's the thing that cuts out the noise. The noise gate.
Oh, noise gate. Okay,
so it's going into my noise gate, and then from there it's going into my compressor, and then that's my effects loop.
Okay.
And then from there I'm sending one of the signals from the noise gate into another backup tuner, because like my wireless is my tuner. So if I don't have wireless, I don't have a tuner. So I have another backup tuner just in case. And then I have that going into fucking Tech 21 VT bass DI. Okay. And then that's going into a dark glass. What is it? The X, X Ultra.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Damn. And then from that, it's going into fucking Alpha Omega 900 head.
Okay. Oh, so you using full on dark glass.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's dark glass, like from the base to the head, it's all dark glass. And then the cabs are hard key.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's a David Ellefson and Victor Wooten.
So are you
I like both of them.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the tone alone, dude, it doesn't matter. Metal
it's so crispy. It's deep. It's full bodied. I love it. And then I have the 115 on the bottom, so like I'm not lacking any low end at all.
No, and yeah. Hey everybody, jumping in real quick just to let you know about today's sponsor, Metal and Iron. Are you a gym goer? Do you like listening to metal? Do you like lifting heavy? Well, Metal and Iron's got you covered with shirts and designs that are there to let people know that you're about the heavy lifestyle. None of this Gymshark shit, none of this Adidas, Nikes, nah, you're there to lift the heavy shit. So check it out. Use the code BEYONDHEAVY for 15% off and let them know Mayhem sent you. Yeah, so let me ask you, so I couldn't tell from the video, or maybe I wasn't fully like, I don't know, I need to turn the brightness on my phone or something, but are we doing fingers or are we doing pick?
I play with a pick.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So I play with a pick. I do use my fingers sometimes. Like if I drop my pick, I can totally play with my fingers and it's whatever. But like I just like the sound of the like the clankiness. You know, again, like David Ellefson. I like that sound. But I use like a pretty thick pick. It's kind of a weird pick. It's the Juggernaut from
those big motherfuckers.
It's purple. It's big. It's like a weird shape, and
they're like,
and it's like
big,
thinner.
Man.
It's thinner at the tip. It's thinner at the tip than it is at the rest of it. So like it's like nice and meaty to hold on to, but like the actual
pick like this big or something. Oh, fuck.
It's a pretty big one. It's like 2 millimeters thick.
God damn.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But it sounds really good. It's like it like still sounds like almost like a finger with a nail on the end.
So you still, like, as you say,
so then I'm not messing up my own fingers, you know. Because like that attack, it's just, I just love the way it sounds, man. But I like finger, because like Steve Harris, come on, man.
Classic, yeah, classic. Yeah.
And that was like the stuff that I was learning in the beginning. It was like, man, Iron Maiden, I gotta fucking learn that shit.
Yeah,
like, come on.
yeah. I think it's like a rite of passage, though, right? Like as every bass player, we're like, hey, you know what? Okay, we got to start with these.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Which Iron Maiden songs do you know?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, and that me, I've always done this, even when I was playing guitar.
Yeah,
I was like battle with it or whatever. I was always using my fingers. So, and like when one of my buddies like, dude, the guy from Tool uses a pick, you know, the guy from Megadeth uses a pick. I'm like, all right, let me try it. I just can't do it. Tone is great. I'm not talking shit on the tone. I love the tone. Right. I just can't, like me. It doesn't feel natural.
It doesn't feel like it's you.
Yeah. Like I just need this. I need to touch the strings. I'm more like that, you know. But you know, everyone's different, and that's why it gives you so many different flavors of bass player.
Exactly.
You know,
like because like even just finger style to finger style, like every bass player has their own tone within their hands. So even if you're playing with the pick, like you could tell. Like that's not me.
yeah, exactly. And only bass players can tell if they're using a pick or their fingers. You could, you know, only. That's what's up. So you're using the hard key. Okay, so how, I mean again, kind of like with coming with all the gear and stuff like that. So what were some of the bass players that you were like, hey, okay, you said Steve Harris, but some of the bass players that kind of just said, hey, I want to pick that up. Like I want to play like them. That influence.
When I was first playing, I was doing a lot of like Nirvana covers.
Oh, okay.
And Green Day covers. Okay. So I mean, like Mike Dirnt, great bassist, great tone,
underrated,
great stage presence, like awesome. And like he's like slick, you know, like fucking like you see him playing and he's just like effortless. And
he's like a cooler Duff McKagan.
But Duff is fucking great too.
Yeah, man. He is too.
And I love what he plays too. I love what he plays too. So I mean, like, but like, I didn't really get into Guns N' Roses until like fucking way later. And that was mostly because like, just like I wasn't into the Axl Rose vocals. But also, like hair metal wasn't my thing. I was into the grittier stuff. So I mean, like. When I got into metal, because like the first metal band that I got into was like Slipknot, so it's like debatable. But like after that I was like, so music like this is totally normal and acceptable to listen to. Cool. So like I just kind of started to look for things that push the boundaries a little bit more. I got into Cannibal Corpse, you know, Morbid Angel, Possessed.
Nice.
I fell in love with Slayer, and that was what I was doing covers of when I got into high school. So like from middle school, like it was like pop punk and like really basic, like just like getting my feet wet. And then by the time I got into high school, I was like, I'm about this, you know, like so no questions asked. I was like, yeah, we're gonna play metal.
Coming in with the Slayer shirt and shit. It was already
that was actually I was also in a couple of plays, and I was the roadie, and that was my costume. I wore a Slayer shirt.
Oh no way. That's dope.
Yeah.
It's I think that's the thing about bass players, though. Like we look for the heavier stuff, right? We want to find the heavier stuff. I think all those bands like Cannibal Corpse, Possessed, even like Obituary, like the bass, like it's so tone heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's dirty and it's so good. And that's why I like, dude, I was grooving to the new Obituary this past week. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, like the production, everything. I'm like, dude, but you can hear the bass.
Yeah.
Like, it's so amazing, man.
Yeah, for sure. And I appreciate that about bands like Final Summon, because like there's some really nice little bass licks in there. And that was Yash. Yash was the one that recorded the bass for the album.
Okay.
And so like he was like one of the main writers along with Etiquette. Like I said, they were working together on that, and it's kind of their brainchild. And then Parth came in and, you know, did the vocals, and he's doing the rhythm guitar.
Nice.
And Yash and he had worked together before in another band, so there was rapport between them, and I was kind of like the wild card, and like and it's like not even the first time that's happened where like I just kind of get asked to come on board, and it works out.
Yeah. No, and that's what's up, dude. I mean, I think that's what's so good about you as a bass player kind of coming in then, you know what I mean? Because you kind of observe the situation, like where are we at? Where's the field? What play are we on? You know, almost kind of like you're like an assistant coach.
And I came in like a little as like I guess with a little more experience because I'm a little bit older than all of them. They're a few years younger than me, not too much, but I'm a little bit older than most of them. Yeah, and then you and I, we're the same age. We're 88, right?
Yeah, 88. Yeah, my
So,
birthday's in 9 days.
Oh, sick. Happy early birthday, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Yeah. I'm 30 hitting the big 3-5. So I'm like,
fucking hey, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
But, you know, I mean, I think maybe that's something I could ask you too, is like when you get older, you have this different appreciation for the bands that you didn't hear before.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah,
because I was because when I was younger, when Hatebreed came out, I was like, come on, dude. Like, I was a thrash guy. I was a death metal guy. I'm like,
right.
This hardcore shit, dude. Come on, get this out of here. But then I listened to Hatebreed. I'm like, you know what? They're good.
I like them, I guess.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'll buy a shirt. Fucking, I'll buy a shirt.
Yeah.
So I mean, do you kind of feel like that? Do you feel like, as you've gotten older, you kind of revisit some bands and you're like, hey, you know what? They actually had some bangers.
Not maybe I don't go back as much. I just kind of like continue to appreciate the bands that I did like, but what I do like is discovering new bands. I like listening to stuff that's coming out now. As you would say, is the new cats. I like to see what's coming up right now, like what's relevant to people, because I have a kid that's a little bit older too. They're 14. So,
okay.
So nice. Like I wanna be relevant to them as well, and then I see how my kids, the younger ones, my older one is the older of the younger ones is 8, and then the other one is 7. So like, that gap in between, I'm like, I want to be able to be relevant throughout that space. And then since we're all kind of like into horror movies, like I know the kids are like not really allowed to watch the horror movies, but like they know that we are into that. And they see me and they see the things that I do and the bands that I've been in and the costumes and like all that stuff, and they're like, that's just dad stuff.
Of course. Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like with my daughters too, like Matt listens to metal and metal's not cool because Matt listens, but it's like my daughter, she listens to like Radiohead and like a bunch of 90s stuff, which I'm like, I love, by the way. Like, I'm but like I showed her one of the tracks that we have on the coming EP, which is not metal at all. It's not. It's just like a ballad. It's just,
nice.
It's really like, it's more ominous than anything.
Cool.
And I showed her, and she was like, "This is good." I'm like, "Oh, so you fucking admit it?
You like my music?
You like my shit, huh?" Yeah. But it's cool to see like our kids, like, even though like they might not like it now, but later I know they're going.
Yeah. And like, I guess that's the thought that I'm putting behind it, is just like, I hope that like if they look back at any projects that I've done, that they're like, oh, that was actually pretty cool when you did that, like, thanks.
Thanks. Yeah, like fucking 15 years later, you're like,
right, like totally not doing anything like that anymore, but whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But I think it's just dude, once a metalhead, always a metalhead, man. You find this music, that's it. You're that's it. You're gonna do it, and that's it. It takes a hold of you,
Yeah, I feel like the good thing about it is that like our kids, at least my kids, and like our daughter, she's already listening to metal. Like,
oh, nice.
We didn't have to push it on her. We didn't have to say like, listen to this band and not that band, or anything like that. Like we really tried to let them have their own space to make their own decisions.
Correct.
And they ended up deciding that like, I like bands like Ghost. I like bands like Spirit Box. I like Birthday Massacre, which is like, like not super metal or like super heavy or whatever, but like still it's not like something that you would hear on the radio.
Oh, exactly, exactly. Yeah. It's not mainstream, in other words.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's not,
not.
it's definitely
Yeah,
not something that like, oh yeah, I can just turn on the radio and it's gonna come on. Like, no, probably not.
exactly. No, exactly. No, and that's the cool thing is that we giving our kids, giving this generation, and as musicians, we allow our kids. No, well, I don't want to say allow, but we have that ability to be like, hey, son, or hey, daughter, hey, you can listen to whatever you want. Like, listen, it's all art at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
and it's not really a competition. Like,
no. It's not like, oh, you got to listen to metal.
Yeah, in my mind, it's like, I mean, as long as they made it to where they are, the way that I guess you're supposed to do it, they played the game, so they got to that point.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't such a rigged game.
Yeah,
because like then we could also have an opportunity to be where they are.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Our day will come.
Yeah, hey, shit, man. Well, I mean, that's the thing is that we have the technology, right? We have the ability to like, look, I could do this podcast right now.
Yeah.
I could promote you. I could promote my music, help other people, and that's the beauty about what's going on, because that's what it is. It's community. You know what I mean? That's what sets metal and heavy music away from everybody else, because all the TMZ bullshit, we're not like, you don't hear anything about metalheads on fucking TMZ or anything like that. Nah, dude, like, because we don't give a fuck, we're too busy living our lives and not caring about the negative shit, and that's what's so cool about our culture. Well, growing up Hispanic, I guess bringing that up again, is like, we weren't able to listen to heavy metal. You know what I mean? We're like, it
wasn't easily accessible. I had some cousins actually ask me recently, because you brought that up earlier.
Yeah,
I got the question of like I saw the music video that you guys did, and are you guys like making pacts with the devil?
Oh, no, gonna make me spit on my water.
I'm like, it's no, we're not. No. It's a music video. It's a song. We wrote a song. It's
yeah.
That's all.
they don't. But that's the thing. That's the culture. They don't know.
Yeah, no, they still into the whole religion thing. And it's that's where I differ.
Yeah, no, but that's the beauty of what you and I come from. Kind of cut from the same cloth. It's like, dude, it's not bad. It's art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, I don't want to get political or anything, but there's so many other negative things that happen into those things, which I'm not, everybody has their shit. Everybody has their shit. Yeah. Believe what you want to believe. You have the freedom, but just don't kill people or don't do stupid shit. You know what I mean? And it's just like with our culture, it was like, oh, it's talking about the devil. Well, it is, but you fucked your cousin, you know what I mean? Well. Yeah, exactly. Well, you're all over there fucking, especially Salvadoran, is our reputation, right? That we're dogs and shit, So
yeah.
Well, we're not all that bad. We're not all that good either. Yeah. So but I mean, talk to me about what's going to be coming up for Final Summons, man. Talk to me. What does 2023 look like for you guys, and how are we releasing something? We're releasing new out. I mean, I know you said you're working on something.
Yeah. We're working on the album. We're thinking of releasing in the summer, maybe later this year. Depending on if we're playing a lot or if other things come up, or like if Yash is unavailable, or whatever things come up. But we're definitely planning on having another album release in 2023, and we're working on the material right now.
Okay. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Want to jump in really quick to tell you about one of my favorite brands and my brothers over at Heavy Defender Merch. Heavy Defender Merch products are a must-have for any heavy metal fan. Their banners, pins, and apparel is made from high-quality materials that feature bold, eye-catching designs that are truly to capture the essence of the metal lifestyle. The shirts are comfortable and durable as hell, man. The hoodies are perfect for when you're leaving the whiskey and it's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, it's cold as shit. Heavy Defenders offers a great selection of products for any metalhead looking to represent their passion in freaking style. with unique designs and quality material. Hey, check out HDM.
And then aside from that, I'm going on tour with Drift and Soulfly. That's super exciting.
I want to see pictures, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna post so many pictures. I'm getting my stuff ready. Like, I'm gonna post so many pictures, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Hey, talk to me. Like, I know you guys are saying in the writing process, but anything specific that you guys are gonna be, you want to really project on this album? Like, I want to see, like, talk to me about, like, is there a concept? Because I know you said the last album was kind of a concept album. Is this next album going to be another concept album, or what? Talk to me.
That's definitely something that we're trying to figure out. We're trying to establish if there's going to be like either a recurring storyline, a storyline of its own, or if it's going to be something that's going to connect, like maybe like a 3-album concept. Like, we're still brainstorming on it.
Gotcha. The blueprint right now.
Yeah, exactly. So right now we have the first album and we're working on the next one. And as far as what the next one is going to be, it could be a lot of things.
Okay. So, yeah. It could be over here. It could be over there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's still pretty early in the process, and I wouldn't want to say something that is just not true.
I know, right? Yeah, and then like, yeah, no, I saw you all.
Like, that's not what we fucking said, you asshole.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, yeah, no, you said it was gonna be heavy, and it's not heavy.
So no, it's gonna be heavy. Like what we've got so far sounds really cool, and I can't wait to keep working on it and making it bigger.
You guys have a unique sound, I would say. You guys have a pretty good, like, traditional sound. And is that mainly kind of like what you guys want to kind of stick with, or is that something like you guys want to go more experimental, or is that? Talk to me about that.
You know what? That's the guy's influence from growing up and their traditional music in India and all that. So like me coming into it, I'm just like, I'm all for it, because like bands like Bloodywood, like I was already listening to stuff like that, and like that traditional mixed with metal, mixed with a little bit of rap, like I'm like, okay, this is interesting. It's definitely not anything that I've seen in a while. Like maybe the last time I saw something similar was like early Slipknot, when Corey would rap sometimes. But
Corey, why don't you rap no more?
He sings too much now.
Well, Corey, what happened? You got too much money.
Get some rhymes, bro. Come on.
Some bars.
So like something like that. Like I remember in the early 2000s, like late 90s, that's what was going on with like new metal, and these guys are like making like a resurgence of new metal almost. And I appreciate
that's been happening, dude. That's been
right. And then like as far as Final Summon is concerned, like we're like considered the new wave of thrash. So so I guess there's just new waves coming right now. So
I know,
we're just gonna ride it. We're gonna try to find a way to ride it out.
Well, fuck it, we're in California, so we're getting hit with so much goddamn water. I mean, there's so many waves, there's
man. Our backyard was flooded, man. It's
all the way, really?
It's good now, but now it's just like smelly, boggy.
Shit. I'm in Riverside, so we didn't get
shit. Okay.
You got rain.
I'm in San Gabriel, like I'm in like in Duarte. So
okay.
Right next to Azusa, like on my way out there.
Okay. So so you're not too far,
No.
Is that where the guys are at? You guys are
no. I'm actually the furthest one out this way. They're on the west side. They're in like one of them lives in San Fernando Valley.
Okay.
And then the other guys live in like, what is it? Westwood.
Oh wow.
Or like where is it Westwood? It's before Santa Monica, so yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, you're out there.
Yeah, but it's out there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Damn. So you guys are pretty spread apart. But I mean,
but like we usually just meet like when we meet up, we will find us like centralized location and we meet there.
and handle business. Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad, dude. I'm glad to fucking finally sit down with you, dude. And
yeah.
And then just kind of have that talk, dude, and just kind of see what we can do. And
Yeah, this was cool, man.
yeah, man. And get to know a little bit about you, right? And then about the band, right?
Yeah.
I would love to talk to the other band members if they're down.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure. Yeah.
And see what we can do with that. But yeah, dude. Tell the people here's the thing. Here's the thing about Pierre. One little tidbit. Pierre, I did 2 interviews with him. The first one kind of fucked it up a little bit. And he's such an awesome dude. He's like, let's do it again, dude. I want to have another one. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. And he's like, I forgot to plug my shit. And I was like, fuck, dude, that's right. I'm like, Matt, you unprofessional piece of shit, you know? I was like, okay.
This is your job.
This is why you did it, idiot. You know? So I never forget as I'm closing, I'm like, hey, where can the people find you? Where can they do the shits? How are you? You know, tell. Yeah.
Well, Final Summon is on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube.
You're on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't tell everybody about that.
I know. For tax purposes.
It's actually feetpics.com. But yeah, so we're pretty much on every social media platform and streaming platform. And then on Instagram, it's final_summon on Instagram. So final_summon.
Nice.
And I'm at like P Pants, Mr. P Pants.
I know, that's such a unique name. I was like, you're like, hey, can I be on your podcast? Yes, Mr. P Pants. Yeah. So all right, brother. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm glad best of luck to you guys, man. I want to hear more. Whatever you guys got going, send it to me, dude. Send it to me.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also post stuff on my stories and all, so if you like anything, just go ahead.
Yeah, and do the repost.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah.